Well today, Scott Clark.
Indeed, sweet music, Bill Butel from Frank Viola tonight. No-hit ball and goose eggs galore coming against the Toronto Blue Jays, a team trying to wrap up the American League East. We take you to Toronto, and here was the man of the night, Frank Viola. Pleaded with his manager to start because it mattered. Mattered against the Blue Jays. Their magic number 3 going in. Viola was on his mark. Allowed 3 walks, no hits through 8. Meanwhile, David Cone, Viola's former mate with the Mets, allowed just 1 run in 8 innings work. This pitch, one of the very few mistakes from John Valentin. Solo shot in the 4th was all the Red Sox could muster, so it came down to this. Top of the 9th, Viola faces Devon White. It's a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and there goes the no-hitter into the outfield. So now it came down to the win for Viola. Would he get it? Dave Winfield to the plate. Winfield with a little bouncer. Kelly Gruber makes a nice play here, and Viola gets his first career one-hitter. Here's how I felt going into the 9th.
I'll tell you what, I don't remember what I felt like. In 10-plus years in the big leagues, I think the furthest I've ever carried a no-hitter was 5 2/3. So each inning after that, it was like a new experience for me.
All right, one hitter for Viola. Yankees, they got back at the Indians tonight after losing 2 straight in Cleveland. No mistakes by the lake for the Yanks tonight. And Danny Tartabull figured into this one. Top of the 2nd, Danny Tartabull says hello to Dave Malicki and goodbye baseball. Home run number 25, the Yanks never lost the lead either because ever steady Melito Perez was on the mound. 3-hit ball through 8 innings work for him. Paul Sorrento just one of his victims. Yankees go on to win it 4-2. Meanwhile, Seattle is leading over Milwaukee, 6-1 now in the 4th inning. The magic number for Toronto could be 2 if that holds up. As for the Mets, the 7-game losing streak is over. The Mets are out of the cellar. What a night. We take it to Shea. What a night at Shea. Bundle the blankets if you got them. The Mets trailed 2-1 in the 3rd, but there, let the gifts begin. Jeff McKnight earned the RBI single, but then Ruben Amaro couldn't play pickup. Another man came home. 5 errors by the Phils in this one. The Mets were ahead to stay. Sid Fernandez settled down to hurl his 6th complete game of the season. 14-11 now, Sid. Mets win 6-2. Elsewhere, Chicago over Pittsburgh. Greg Maddux got his 20th win, and the Giants beat the Braves. Didn't matter. Well, the Nets have let restricted free agent forward Terry Mills go to the Detroit Pistons. Pistons had signed Mills to a 5-year, $9 million plus offer sheet. Mills, born and raised in the Detroit area, played college ball at Michigan, and it was just too much for the Nets.
We were concerned that Terry really don't want to play in New Jersey, wants to play back in Detroit, and he felt like that he would not have an opportunity to become as good a player as he possibly could playing behind Derek Coleman.
All right, exhibition hockey tonight. The Rangers hosting the Islanders. Score tied at 1, 2nd period. It's Brian Leetch's power play with the slapper beating Mark Fitzpatrick. Rangers go on to win it 4-1. And tonight at the Hilton, a special night for one Louis Carnesecca, a special man, the man with the magic sweater. While serving all those years at St. John's as head coach, tonight that school honored him for his efforts.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a wonderful evening. I consider myself very lucky for always having coached in New York City.
When there's a party for him, as you can see, everybody's going to show up, and he's just a special person. He's touched a lot of lives, and everybody wants to be here for him.
All right, Louis Carnesecca. Finally, George Brett, now 2 hits shy, playing California 2 for 2 tonight against the Angels. Brett now 2 shy of 3,000. I'm Scott Clark. That's it for sports, folks.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.